Hello, I am one of Preezy's co-host guests. My name is Fontaine, and on today's episode, she'll be talking about self-improvement and character. A lot of us lack that. We do. We'll put others first and forget about us. Why we do that? Isn't that something? Well, let me tell you something. There is no challenge more challenging than the challenge to improve yourself. That's right. You better understand that. Build a strong mindset. The body will follow. Do you believe in that? I do. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. You know what I'm talking about. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change. Become a better version of yourself. I know y'all have heard these things before. Stop playing. Get it together. It's only after you've stepped outside your comfort zone that you begin to change, grow, and transform. You better take care of you. You have got to take care of you. Invest in yourself is the best investment you will ever make. It will not improve your life. It will improve the lives of all those around you. Do you understand? You have to better yourself. You can't go around talking about people and you ain't right. You can't do it. Self-improvement in character. Self-improvement in character. Learn it, feel it, explore it, show it, and you too will be a better you. Be so committed to your growth that it encourages the ones around you to grow as well. Be so committed to your growth that it scares away the ones that are tempted to drop you. Think, decide, commit, focus, succeed. Let's get ready to talk about self-improvement and character. Come on now, listen up, listen in. Let's get it.
Tanya, you ready?
Listen up, listen in. 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 Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a conversation. Talking worldwide, it don't matter your location. What you going through and the topic may have relation. Let's get some motivation. Swap out education. Every Friday we heal, laugh, improve, and grow. Put some nutrients in your mind, give you food for the soul. I know you pumped and preparing for your weekend and low. Might as well join the discussion and tune into the show. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. I'm your host, Preezy. Now before I start today's episode, I would love for you guys and gals to follow me on social media. Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplistenin5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast. Now let's get back to Listen Up, Listen In. Hey everybody, welcome to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. I'm your host, Preezy. I'm so happy that you can join me today. It's Friday. That's right. Oh, okay. But before I get started, all praises to Jehovah God and his son, Jesus Christ. Can I get an amen? Mm-hmm. Also, let me give a shout out to my homie, who's going to be on my show from time to time, Mr. Fontaine. Yes! Did he not go in discussing self-improvement and character? He did. He gave us so many important and inspirational quotes. And give yourself a round of applause because you woke up this morning. Did you say your prayers before you left the house? Did you say your prayers? Did you tell your family you loved them before they left the house? You should have. Text them, call them, whatever. Do it. And I'm serious. Life is too short. Too much is going on in this world. Let's get it. But anyway, I hope that everyone is having a good day. And if you're not, just take a moment and close your eyes. Wait a minute. Don't close your eyes. Because you could be driving. Don't close your eyes. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. If you're anywhere that's not safe, don't close your eyes. Just keep one eye open. But if you're driving, definitely keep both eyes open. For real. And take a deep breath. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Do it again. Take a deep breath. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. One more time. Take a deep breath. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Yeah, baby. Didn't that feel great? Yes, do that from time to time. Anybody that's aggravating you, before you say something that you don't want to say, woosah, woosah, this too shall pass. Yes, do it constantly. What are your plans this weekend? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Are y'all going anywhere? Or are you going out to eat? Is there any picnics? I guess it depends, on how you're feeling. But whatever you're doing, be safe. Whatever you're wearing, rock it well. Yes, because I know you're looking good. I know you already got your mani and your petties. Fellas, ladies, I know you already did it. I know. Put a smile on your face. You have to. You need to. Because we're about to talk about self-improvement and character. Absolutely. And so, what is the definition of self-improvement and character? Let me see what it says. Get my glasses. Self-improvement can be described as a lifelong process. In other words, if we want to be to point Z in life, then we got to work our way to it. We got to get to A, the B, the C. Now, some of y'all don't know your alphabets. Sesame Street still comes on. And you're starting off at A, but you want to get to that Z. Yes, that final stage. But everybody's stage is different. You see, everybody's stage is different. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. We are all a work in progress. Everybody has their own time when they're going to get to point Z. Some people ain't even start at point A yet. Oh, but let me finish. You see, we spend so much time getting to know other people and solving their issues. But we need to spend as much time as possible knowing and learning ourselves. We need to make this a journey, an ongoing journey. It's called self-awareness. Self-awareness is forever. Okay? Forever. There are so many different things we are experiencing in life. Different life challenges that may affect our daily living and character. Sometimes these challenges make us lose ourselves, and we need to find that path to improve ourselves. We need to learn to get in touch with ourselves. Do you not agree? You gotta learn your strengths as well as your weaknesses. And it's important because our weaknesses can affect our family relationships or our careers and deter us from reaching our goals. Yes. When you know what you want in life, you're going to try your hardest to accomplish it. I don't care what nobody say. But don't be afraid. Step out of that comfort zone. It won't be easy, but we have to face our fears and try different things, different new things. Discovering a brand new you is the goal. Your mental health is important. And with all these challenges and emotions of dealing with this world, family issues, job issues, relationship issues, your plate is full. Now check this out. We at a barbecue. Music pumping. You hear the music? For real, we at a barbecue, right? You got your plate, fork and knife. You walking up. You know, people standing there getting ready to serve you. They got the aluminum foil. They got the pans with the burners and all that. Food looking nice. Here go the first dish. Can I have that right there? What's that? Con Edison. Boom. Oh. Go to the next person. Hey, how you doing? Okay, can I get some of that? National Grid. Boom. Oh my goodness. Plate getting heavy, right? So you keep moving on. What's that? Like macaroni and cheese. That ain't no macaroni and cheese. That's a car note bill. Boom. Oh goodness. Is this plate getting full? What's that? You're moving on. What's that? Rent. Boom. Oh my gosh. I need another plate. What's that? What is that? Child support. Boom. Oh, goodness. I think I won't leave this barbecue. They not serving what I want to eat. And what's the last one? Could you open that up, please? Can you open that? College tuition. Oh, I'm out. Some of us plates. Some of us, our plates are full. But we got to take control of it. We got to take control of ourselves. One day at a time. Don't stress things so much. Stress kills. And take steps in life to fix the things that we need to fix within ourselves. Yes. No one is perfect. A better you brings on a happier you. While becoming more knowledgeable, you'll be working on your personal growth. Do you know that? We know the things that we got to take care of in life. We know the situations that we're in. Some things have to change. We know that. Don't be that same person that says, I'm a change. I'm a change next week. I'm telling you, I'm changed. Next week done came like 40 times. You ain't ready to change. Or how about that person that says, well, this is who I am. That's not who you are. Especially if it's negative. That is not who you are. If you're a negative person, that's not who you are. That's who you choose to be. Michael Jackson. Make that change. Change yourself. Knowing who you are is very important. Accept yourself and love yourself. Mind, body, and soul. You have to believe in yourself. No matter what took place in the past, whether you have encountered hardships, disappointments, failures, sadness, losses, etc., we all have. We all have experienced those things. We are still here, though. We're still here. Victory is ours. If we start off crawling and we fall, we got to get back up and start crawling again until we're able to walk. Building up your confidence will make you start to conquer and deal with whatever life throws at you. Just believe that you can, and you will always find your way. Remember that. Sometimes our past is our best teacher, for real, because we're going to be like, I ain't doing that again. I learned from my mistakes. Nah. And we don't want to repeat them, especially if they made our lives miserable. Life is not easy. The world is full of sin. But when we surround ourselves with happy people who love, appreciate, and value us, care for us, accept us, and are comfortable around us, it makes life so enjoyable and beautiful. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? We got to try to build these long-lasting relationships and also try to stay connected with family and friends that love us, that care for us, and pray for the ones that don't. We need to stay focused on our dreams and aspirations. And let me tell you something, you'd be surprised what you could do if you put your mind in that right, positive place and state. Trust and believe in you. You will be so satisfied with the effort and performance. Keep telling yourself, I can do it. Look in the mirror every morning and say, today is going to be a good day. I'm focusing on me and my goals, plus my success. And that one day you're going to go back into that mirror and say, guess what, mirror? What, child? I did it. Oh, for real? You go, girl. You go, boy. For real. Ask yourself these things. Do you feel fit and healthy? What's your purpose and your goals in life? Do you have skills? How's your relationships with your friends or your significant others? I should say other, not others. Don't do it. One at a time, please. Do you have any commitments? Are you challenging yourself? Are you focusing on things you can change? Are you sweating the small stuff? Are you letting go of past regrets? Are you taking baby steps in achieving your goals? Or are you tackling everything at once? That's too much. And are you being realistic about things? And how can you improve your self-esteem? Self-esteem is important, and I'm going to be talking about that in a few minutes because some people don't have no self-esteem. And when you don't have no self-esteem, you are just no good around other people or relationships. But let me talk about a few other things. First of all, you got to trust yourself and you got to learn to relax. Like I said, you got to woosah. Breathe, count 10 to 20, forward, backwards, whatever works for you. Pray on it. Control your anger. Dealing with people can become frustrating. Especially dealing with their emotions. It's hard. Everybody is fighting a battle. Pew, pew, pew. Everybody is in a boxing match. What? Don't worry about the next person. Sometimes the change in your character may make them change theirs. Learn behavior. I'm telling you, it's possible. Staying positive is the key. Motivate and push yourself to always do better. In the long run, will make you make better decisions. We all are imperfect. Do you understand? We are all a work in progress. Now, I want to talk about some characters, some changing characters that we can work on. It's about 6 qualities that represent character. Pay attention, get a piece of paper, and write it down. Because half of us don't know it. And I'm dead serious. I'm away. Okay, you ready? Okay. First one is integrity. Honesty is number 2. Number 3 is loyalty. 4, self-sacrifice. 5, accountability. And 6, self-control. I might have said that accountability word for accountability. Okay, but y'all know what I meant. So integrity. Let me break it a little piece. I'm just going to give a little piece of a definition. Excuse me. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principle. All right. Honesty, uprightness, and fairness. Being truthful and sincere. Loyalty, a strong feeling of support or allegiance. Self-sacrifice, the giving of one's own interests in order to help others. Oh, I love that. Accountability, accepting responsibility for one's actions. Hot like fire. And self-control, ability to control oneself, emotions, desires, or expressions in one's behavior. Well. Do we have those characters? Ask yourself, do you? So character is based on a person's behavior, right? And who they are. Straight to the heart. Oh, okay. So let's be real. Everyone has character traits of both good and bad. We do. Free will. We have seen it. A person with a positive character does the right thing, and a person with a negative character does the wrong thing. It's quite natural. But in life, we all have to go through trials and tribulations to gain that ambition for success. Everybody has done wrong. You have no right to point your finger at anybody. We all are work in progress. While some maybe be looking for role models, You be your role model. For instance, when it comes to your kids, teach your kids right from wrong. You're their role model. Not the singers, the dancers, the actors, the actresses. We got to teach the young ones about self-improvement too. We got to teach them about self-improvement and character. Lead by example. If we want these kids to be respectful, then we need to be respectful. We need to model self-improvement just like we were walking down the runway at a fashion show. That's right. Get a big old sign and say self-improvement and character. I'm here. We need to help the youth so that they can make better decisions. Yes. And get choices in life on their own. They're going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But they still need to learn about self-improvement and character. And it's coming from home. Start off young. Teaching them to be kind to others, to have courage, and not to be afraid to communicate with you. Let them find activities that are challenging but yet fun. Respect adults, especially the elderly. Teach them about forgiveness. But make sure we are practicing these good traits as well. We can't just be telling them stuff and we're not doing it. Everything is learned behavior. Even if a child misbehaves. Okay. We're going to provide examples and talk to them on how they should do better. We can't give up. Some children may be different than others. The challenge may be harder, but we have to try or get outside help. You understand? Because it could be stressful. And we don't want to do harm. We don't want to hurt. And this also applies for adults. Now, there's some other traits that I want to talk about. Important words that we also need to remember. Besides the other 6 character words, the other words that I went over, pull out your paper and pencil again. Come on, I'll wait. I shouldn't be too long because it should be right in front of you. There's appreciation, compassion, courage, fairness, generosity, humbleness, kindness, optimism, perseverance, a positive outlook. Put that together. Respect, responsibility, sincerity. Along with the honesty and the integrity, the self-sacrifice, the accountability, the self-control, the loyalty. You already know those things. Many may not want to change. That's fine. But if you need self-improvement in your character, then you work on you. You work on you. You don't worry about nobody else. My mother used to always say, you can bring a horse to a well, but you can't make it drink. We are not perfect. But there's always room for self-improvement and character. Don't hold on to regrets, pain, resentment on those that have hurt you. Because guess what? Hurt people hurt people. Because it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your mood and how you treat others, including yourself. You're going to do harm to yourself. By finding out what brings you joy, include it in your daily life. Go back to your bike riding, your walks, sitting at the park, going to the beach, your me time, shopping. Even if you don't shopping, window shopper. Do whatever makes you happy. We lose ourselves sometimes. We do. We lose ourselves. And that self-esteem, honey hush. Having self-esteem is so important. And I said I was going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it. And many people have low self-esteem. Whether it's from past experiences or things that they are dealing with now when it comes to your self-worth, only one opinion truly matters. Besides God, your own. Note that sometimes we tend to be our own harshest critics, don't we? We would tear ourselves up, but I don't mind doing that. I'd rather get on me than for somebody else to. Don't believe everything you think. Thoughts are just that. Thoughts. Stop thinking so hard. And I had to work on that. I have to work on that. I think a lot. Sometimes I overthink. But don't have negative thoughts, especially about yourself. Practice acceptance and stop comparing yourself to others. For example, let me tell you something. Just because someone appears happy on social media, that does not mean that they are truly happy. Some of that's fake. Probably the majority of it is. Make yourself happy. Because having low self-esteem can also affect your mental health, as well as others that surround you, your relationships, physical health, the workplace. Everything. Sometimes it's easier for others to see the best in us than it's for us to see it in ourselves. You believe that? Exercising creates so much empowerment physically and mentally. Build up your self-esteem by helping the less fortunate. Learning to forgive can also help by removing those negative thoughts. Oh yeah. Because you might be stuck in a cycle. You know, the washing machine is washing clothes, but it just won't move to that next level. You might be stuck in a cycle like that, and that might bring on negativity. You know? Stay focused. Build up your self-character. Bring it up. Build it up. Build it up. It can also improve and build up your self-esteem. I also believe that if you put in the hard work and compassion within yourself, you'll get rid of those self-destructive thoughts, those negative thoughts, and those ugly beliefs. Putting yourself down. Nah. You gotta work on you to increase your self-worth. You worth it, my dear. You are worth it. You are worth it. And if you feel that you cannot do it, therapy is always essential. It is an essential tool for personal growth, and that everyone should be able to use it for that purpose. For me, I think personal growth is like finally walking away from anything negative, whether it's a bad relationship, negative people you dislike, your job, where you are unhappy. And now you're embracing like a new spiritual path and finding a better relationship, positive people, a better job, just a new passion on life. Something we want and something we need. Everybody has their own different personal growth and their different paths they need to get to. Everybody. And finding out who you really are is personal growth. Sometimes it's hard for us to learn about our true self. It is. And hard to heal. And we have these fears and these doubts. And it might keep us from our goals. But I'm telling you, if you feel like you can't do it on your own, therapy, getting a therapist, it helps. Because they work with you step by step on finding the true you. And there are no quick fixes. Don't think it's an overnight thing now. It's not. Just think about the smallest change you can make in a positive way. Go a positive, let's see. Take another route. But go in a positive direction. You understand? Having some goals. Set some goals. Be motivated. Because it's going to keep yourself, it'll keep you motivated. When you're setting your goals. You have to. Make a schedule. Write it down. Make a verbal promise to yourself. Make a commitment to yourself and the plans that you want. And obstacles are going to always arise. But we got a plan. We got a plan. We're going to step over those obstacles. We're going to step over those stones. And stay on track and focus. It's going to help you out. Trust me. You have to reward yourself. And remember that any movement in a positive direction is progress, no matter how small or how long it takes. Don't compare yourself with other people. Stop watching other people. Don't do that. Stop trying to be with this clique. Or ride with the Joneses, or the Smiths, or the Johnsons, or the Soslowskis, whatever. Compare yourself to the person from yesterday. You want me to say it again? Compare yourself to the person from yesterday. Just like Fontaine said, once we accept our limits, we go beyond them.
no matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change. Become a better you. A version of yourself. Yes, we have to. We have to. Self-improvement in character. Self-improvement in character. Yes. Everyone goes through changes in their lives. It could be aging, emotional, maturing, retirement, parenthood, or entering or leaving a relationship or career. Set your goals. You'll feel so good about yourself. Eating healthy, sleeping, and exercising is also a key element to stay on track for self-improvement and character. Gain a fresh perspective on matters we face. Identifying your challenges and finding solutions, and just identifying your values and your priorities and being honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself and be honest with the changes that you got to make. You know what you have to do. Remove negativity from your life and keep clarity in one's mind. And that's going to help you make better decisions. Learn from your mistakes. Know your mistakes and be willing to accept them. That's the problem. Are you accepting your mistakes? Are you just saying, I'm good, everything good? You got to always be willing to learn and accept your mistakes. And you definitely got to have self-love for yourself. That's a must. There's no exception to that rule. You have to love yourself. Transform that mind. Don't let nobody tell you wrong. You have to put yourself first. I don't care who they are, who you love, what you're doing, career, whatever. I don't care. You have got to put yourself first. Set your long-term goals. And like I said, just take little steps. Don't let life pass you by with regrets. I'm telling you, don't do it. It's not a joke. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It really doesn't matter. We are all a work in progress. Okay? Self-improvement and character, you got to get it. You have got to get it. And if you need help in self-improvement and you need some type of therapy or whatever, it's important to Google. But I think I have a couple of things that you can look up because we all need it. I definitely recommend therapy for everybody. I think everybody in this entire world needs some type of therapy. And that's on the real. We do. With the COVID and the gas prices and the war and the killings and the shootings. It's we need it. It's okay to talk to somebody. Sometimes it's better to talk to a stranger because the people you know, most of the times they say things that you know they're going to say. But speaking to somebody that knows nothing about you and they're learning you on the way is the best thing to do. I definitely recommend it. But here's some things you could contact. BetterUp, yourtherapist.com. I think it's betterup.com, yourtherapist.com, openitcounseling.com, verywellminds.com, regain.us. Check it out. Look it up. I'm pretty sure there's other sites, but excuse me, those are the ones that I clicked on. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thanks so much for tuning in to Listen Up, Listening podcast. Tell your family and friends, and I really hope that you're leaving with some great information that will help you in your daily life. Self-improvement and character is no joke. We got to get this. We got to improve in ourselves. And I want you to tune in next Friday. You don't want to miss it. I'm not telling you what the episode is. You'll have to tune in. So always remember this. Live, laugh, love. Love you first. Because you can't love nobody else if you don't love you first. Stay healthy. Stay focused. Be safe. God bless. Love you, mommy and daddy, forever. Peace. Before I end this show, I got to give my shout outs. Shout out to the 3 producers, J. Jig Cicero, Just AC, and Ty Beats. And before I go, I want to leave you with some quotes to keep in mind. Your life is constantly under construction. There is always something to improve. The most common cause of failure is quitting. Never neglect an opportunity for improvement. The real difficulty is to overcome how you think about yourself. There's always room for improvement. In a society that profits from your self-doubt, loving yourself is a rebellious act. And if you're searching for that one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. Honey hush. And on that note, be safe. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Listen up, listen in.
That concludes this episode of Listen Up, Listen In with your host, Preezy. Hey, yo, Preezy, tell them how to keep in touch, baby.
Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplistenin5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Yeah.